It was supposed to be just another ordinary evening, dinner and a mindless movie neither of us really cared about. The kind of night you slip into when love becomes comfortable, familiar. Or at least, that's what I believed. She laughed at something on her phone, the screen casting a soft glow in the dim light. For a fleeting second, just one, I caught a glimpse of a name. A name I didn't recognize. But something deep inside me twisted. She noticed my stare, quickly flipped the phone face down, and laughed again. "Nobody," she said casually. "Just a friend." But when someone says nobody and hides their screen like it's radioactive, you don't need evidence. You just know. I tried to brush it off, to enjoy the evening, to pretend I hadn't just seen the first fracture in everything we had built. But my thoughts spiraled. Her smile seemed different, forced. Her touch no longer lingered. And her eyes were always somewhere else. I didn't confront her that night. No shouting, no accusations. I waited. Watched. Listened. It didn't take long. She started staying up later. Locked her phone. Smiled at messages she clearly didn't want me to see. I became a ghost in my own home, while she became a stranger wearing the face of the woman I once loved. And then, one night, I broke. She was in the shower, steam thick in the air. Her phone buzzed on the nightstand. I hadn't planned to check it, I swear, but my hand moved on its own, like it already knew what my heart wasn't ready to face. I picked it up. There it was. His name. Again. Only this time, it wasn't just a few messages. It was dozens. Hundreds. Photos. Memories. Plans I wasn't part of. Secrets. Desires. Laughter. Inside jokes, the kind we used to share. This wasn't a fling. This was deliberate. She hadn't just cheated. She had replaced me, quietly, piece by piece. I didn't wait for her to come out of the shower. I didn't need to hear the lies, the excuses, the rehearsed regret. I walked to the closet, grabbed my bag, took only what I needed, and I left. No goodbye. No note. No sound. She didn't think I'd really do it. But then again, she didn't know me anymore. The days that followed blurred together. I checked into a cheap hotel, ignored her texts, dodged her calls. At first, she blew up my phone. "Where are you? Talk to me. This isn't fair. I can explain." But what was left to explain? She made her choice, and I made mine. I blocked her number, deleted our photos, unfollowed everything, tried to erase her from my life. But you never really erase someone you loved. You just learn to turn the volume down on their memory. 2 weeks later, I moved into a small apartment. Started over. Started breathing again. Some nights, I still reached across the bed in my sleep, a habit I couldn't shake. Cruel muscle memory. Heartbreak. But with time, the silence became peaceful. The ache stopped screaming. 6 months passed. Then she found me. I was walking home from work, groceries in one hand, headphones in the other, when I turned the corner and saw her, standing outside my building. Smaller somehow. Not physically, but emotionally. As if the weight of guilt had shrunk her from the inside out. "Hey," she said softly, like nothing had happened. I didn't reply. Just stared. "Can we talk?" she asked. I should have walked past her. Kept going. But I didn't. Maybe part of me wanted answers. Maybe part of me just wanted to see if she'd finally admit it. We sat in a small cafe, a block away. The kind I never took her to. My new refuge. She stirred her coffee, but didn't drink. Her hands trembled. Her voice barely a whisper. "I never thought you'd really leave," she said. That was her first mistake. She thought love made me weak. It didn't. It made me strong enough to walk away. She told me it wasn't serious. That she was lost. That it was a mistake. But mistakes don't stretch on for months. Mistakes don't send good morning texts. Mistakes don't replace the man you sleep beside. She cried. Said she missed me. Said her life hadn't been the same. And I believed her. But belief doesn't erase betrayal. Regret isn't love. Guilt isn't enough. "I don't need you to forgive me," she whispered. "I just needed you to know. I still think about us." I nodded. And for the first time in a long time, I felt nothing. No pain. No anger. No longing. Just clarity. You think about us, I said quietly. But you didn't fight for us when it mattered. She didn't argue. She couldn't. She stood, waited for me to say something. Anything. But I had already said everything that mattered. I left her sitting at the table and walked back into my life. A life that no longer had room for someone who once believed I would stay, no matter what. If someone shows you what you mean to them, believe them. Don't wait for closure. Don't wait for apologies that come too late. Sometimes the strongest thing you can do is leave when they least expect it. And never look back.